St. Louis, thank you, Brett. The hottest I've ever been on TV.
I remember you called me after that show. Come here, Christopher.
I was like, my underwear is soaking wet. I am so hot.
100 and some degrees, right?
I think it started with, honey.
I was like, honey, I'm so hot I'm about to die. Never in my life.
No, it was tough. Teko was one of your favorite brands, and you wanted to have it in the show, and Christopher Joyce
so
as
honored
well.
to be here, really.
Here, I'll put you two next to each other.
So we're thrilled you're here, sir. Welcome.
Thank you so much.
Nice to have you with us. How many years for you now on QVC?
23. So you have me beat by 7 years,
not
but
by
23.
Too much. Not by too much. I call Chris one of our cleaning gurus, and he brings to us a brand called Teko.
Yeah.
This is the cordless electric handheld scrubber.
Right.
And this is all about getting into tight spaces without being tethered to a cord.
Exactly. I've had power scrubbers here before, but this is the first time, number one, it's lightweight and it's really easy to hold. And for the first time, it has 3 different settings. So it has what I call control modes. You're not splattering everywhere, a power mode and then a high-speed mode, and 60 minutes of runtime before you have to recharge it, so you can use it probably months on end if you use it 5-10 minutes each time without having to recharge.
And colors, gift box, and guaranteed to be under the tree.
Love
in
that.
time for Christmas gift giving. So the colors, they all. What do you always say about colors, honey?
Well, I mean, you choose a color because it makes you smile. They all do exactly the same job.
So if you love the grays, there's your graphite. We also have it in white, which would be wonderful for the kitchen or bath. But if you love color, we've got lavender, and I love this one. It's called Sky.
Sky blue.
So we had a little analogy earlier, David, and Christopher was saying, you know, sometimes if you're working on something, you don't just want one speed high.
Right, exactly.
You want to have control. I said, yeah, you don't want to get your KitchenAid and put it on high and have everything go all over the place.
And you wear it, right?
Yeah, you wear it. And the same thing, you know, power scrubbers in the past really only had 1 mode. So this is the first time they were offering 3. 60 minutes of runtime, easy to hold. The whole idea behind this was to make it look stylish, but also to make the scrubbing easy. Rather than you having to do the rubbing and the scrubbing, the Teko Cordless electric handheld scrubber does all the work for you and gets in those tight places because we give you 4 different accessories. There you see it's that flat scrubbing tool. We give you a flat brush, a conical brush, which I'm going to start with, and brand new I've never seen before, a silicone bottle brush.
That's really cool.
Yeah, it really is. And
this is incredible. And don't miss out on the fact that this is going after the dirt in the small spaces that you would have trouble reaching otherwise.
Right. So you have the corners of the bath where there's the glass shower doors or the tile. I'm going to give it a good spray, but that's all you have to do because now we're going to use, I'm going to put it on the high mode, and watch this. It's going to do all the rubbing and the scrubbing for you, taking away whatever's on there, whether it be the soap scum, the mold, the mildew. You're not having to bust your knuckles in there, and then I'm going to wipe it clean. And look at that, lickety split, your job is done, the nastiness is gone, and you didn't have to do the rubbing or the scrubbing.
On sale, guaranteed under the tree.
Love
so
that.
It should be 42, it's 34 and change. What a cool gift.
Yeah, maybe this is that gift idea, or maybe it's you cleaning up before all of the company arrives.
Or after they leave.
After they leave, which is maybe more to the point.
So now I put the flat brush on. We start with that conical brush so you can get into the corners. I'm going to spray the tile here. You can see how nasty the grout is, all the soap scum. Now I'm going to put it on the power mode, which is kind of the second setting. And look at this, David. Little without any effort. You're not having to do the rubbing and the scrubbing. You're not having to use a toothbrush to get in there, but yet you can clean not only the soap scum for the tile, but look at this. It's going to get into the grout lines. And David, what you're noticing on the power mode, which is the second setting, it's not splattering everywhere, which is really important to me because when you're cleaning up, you don't want to make more mess. You want to make less
Well, Jay
mess.
makes a great point. You don't turn your KitchenAid mixer on high for everything that you're making.
That's a really good
if
point.
You're adding or you're trying to get after some really, really tough dirt, you don't want it splattering or splashing, right?
You know what my Saturday morning job was as the youngest of 5?
What was
Take a
it?
toothbrush and clean the grout.
Now you don't have to do that. And that's miserable, right?
In 1968, when I needed it.
So, David, you love La Creuset.
I do, one of my favorite
I brought
brands.
this out for you for your 30th anniversary, and I'm showing you. Now, I'm going to show you on what's called the control mode. It's the lowest setting. It's important when you're doing the dishes that you're not splattering everywhere.
Maybe you have braised a pot roast or braised beef short ribs in here, and it tastes great, but it leaves a mess, right?
You know what's something you boys are not thinking about that I have to say? Nails and jewelry.
There
you're keeping your hand away from the mess, right?
What I'm doing normally is I'm in there with a scrubber and my nails get gunked up and my jewelry gets all dirty. So You could be still all gussied up after Christmas dinner and clean up and not wreck the expensive manicure and even more expensive jewelry.
Exactly.
Look at that.
Wow.
And that is the power behind the power scrubber. It's cordless, it's rechargeable, 60 minutes of runtime.
Can we do a little color
Absolutely.
update? Because we've had well over 1,000 out the door.
Thank you.
It's going to be under that tree, guaranteed at no additional charge. It's on sale, so you're already going from 2 down to $34.98. This is the graphite. It comes in a gift box, so it's a great present. We have it in white. We have it in that pretty lavender, and I love the sky. What's the most popular color, Bri? Did you tell me earlier? I think they love the sky too.
The sky blue? Okay, I'm going to use that actually.
Some might call that Carolina blue. I know I will.
Ah, there we go. So
anniversary boy.
This is the first time I've ever offered a power scrubber. Look at this. It has a soft silicone brush that's long. So it's basically a bottle brush. Watch this. Now you're going to be able to get to the bottom of the coffee pot where it always gets burned on. You're cleaning the sides and the bottom at the same time. You're getting into those areas that you typically could not with your hands. How about this? How about these really neat water bottles that we have? I purposely got a clear one so you could see what it's going to do. It compresses down. It's going to get into that bottle. And David,
because you know what water does? It leaves this nasty, gunky film on the inside.
And you're getting on the inside, see, against that little edge that you typically cannot.
Okay, the other thing is, I'm here for a reason, lipstick. So my girls on the stage wear very long wearing lipstick. I wear long wearing lipstick too. It gets all in the nooks and crannies here, and it's very hard to get
That is
clean.
such a good point.
Now, turn that around, Chris, because
Look
we
at
want to
that.
show everybody, if you got a water bottle like this, what we did is we cut a side out.
So here's the
you can
deal.
see what the brush is doing inside.
These aluminum bottles you cannot put in the dishwasher because
can't.
it ruins them, right? So I'm showing you, it's getting into the nooks and crannies, and it's getting the sides of the bottle. Because you know, the problem with these bottles is this edge right here, right on the inside. That's the area that you can't clean. Now with this unbelievable bottle brush on the handheld scrubber, you can get in there. Look at how it's conforming to the bottle.
Have either of you gentlemen ever priced what the just plain regular scrub brushes are from those companies? It's redunculous. I just
Especially
know
for
that
silicone.
because it's something that is in our family.
And
but
right now, it is the 13th day of December. You know what I did today?
What'd you
I
do?
was filling out Christmas cards at my kitchen table.
Right.
And the doorbell rang with QVC deliveries.
Oh,
I was like,
thank
this
goodness.
is a beautiful
Yay.
thing.
Yay.
This is so
But you know
beautiful
what?
because I'm getting the Christmas cards done.
Right.
The gifts are being delivered.
Uh-huh.
And everything's getting done.
But you know what is getting very limited? The lavender. So
Okay.
we can only promise to ship out what we have right now. And in this show already, we've had over 2,000 ordered,
Thank you.
and there's 400 left in the lavender.
Wow.
So I'm going to go back to
And
the
this
bathroom.
is brand new today. I don't know if we said that either.
Yeah, it is brand new, and I'm just excited because it's finally one that has 3 different speeds, 60 minutes of runtime. It's really easy to hold. So what about those shower door tracks or those areas where the window, you know, meets the sill? Look what a great job this does.
Or down in the shower stall where you get that pink gunk that gathers.
Right.
Yeah.
So as we wrap this up, Christopher Joyce,
Yes.
a David memory, please.
So, David, you always have our back. All right, and I remember this was probably 15 years ago. It was a steam cleaner.
Yes.
Do you remember it exploded on air?
I do remember that.
And you had my back. You comforted me. You said it's going to be all right. In fact, you even said, "Let's go to tape."
Let's go to tape while we mop this up.
Yeah, exactly.
Because
You
it's live TV and something can and always does happen. Sir,
Indeed.
our lives are cleaner and better because of you.
Thank you so much. Great to be here for your celebration.
Thank you.
bet.
Thank you. All right. Brett, come out here, sir. Are you you're running around. I don't know what's going on with you. All right. Brett Hamilton is here.
Happy 30th.
Happy